Hey guys, it's Cho and I'm back with another video. So, the last couple videos, we did some unboxings, we did an empties video. If you did not check out those videos, do go check them out. They're really fun. I'm really excited about some of the products I got. But let's get right into the drama. We're back to drama videos. I know you guys have been waiting for this one specifically. But before we get into that, I have a couple caveats before the main story. Number one, I've been going through the comment section of my last two drama videos, and I'm pretty disappointed with the behavior of my comment section. I pride myself on being a shady person. I like to have fun. I like to kind of throw shade sometimes, and I implore you to also throw shade in the comment section. That being said, what we're not going to do is use my comment section to maliciously attack people, attack the looks of women, or anybody for that matter. There's just certain things I don't want to indulge in, and indulging in really toxic behavior like that towards other people is something that I do not want to tolerate. So if that's you, if you think I'm talking about you, I am talking about you. Cut it out, because it's not cute. My comment section in these videos are not made for kids, so please do not behave like kids in the section of my comments. It's just crazy to be talking about someone's lips when that's not what the video is about. Do you know what I mean?
Oh my God, is this who we are? Is this what we represent?
People we can criticize. Listen, there's a lot that we can criticize, constructively that is, but we're not going to be immature. So please guys, be mature in the comment section. I'm not one to really delete comments, but I'm also not the type to just let it slide. I will not be nice to you if you're not being nice. So just be nice, guys. Just be nice. The second thing I want to talk about is Stacy from Gorgeously Aging. Unfortunately, her YouTube channel was suddenly terminated. Like, terminated. Now, Stacy, I don't know her content at all. Never heard of her until one of my good Judies sent me her video. But I was very upset to hear the news, because once again, it seems like another situation where YouTube is not following their own protocols and procedures and just indiscriminately terminating YouTube channels, terminating people's hard work. This is why I made those two initial videos separate. I know that the Natural Chaos stands and the Bikini Iron Beauty stands are like knucking if you bucking right now, but I really wanted that first video to be about the core issue. This issue, I didn't bring it up to really discuss Kim's personality or Annie's personality. I brought it up because I think that YouTube is attacking creators and not giving them a fair chance. Now we have this creator named Stacy who, unlike Kim and Annie, based off my comment section, is a very positive figure in not only the DIY skincare space, but also the just normal skincare space. She does makeup stuff, skincare stuff, and I just watched that one video and I got really good vibes from her, really good positive energy. And I saw some comments that were a little, I thought, I don't want to say hypocritical, but kind of like it put a light bulb in my head. I got a lot of comments, or I read a lot of comments saying, why is Stacy's channel being deleted when other channels are not being deleted for doing worse DIY skincare, for doing the same things that Stacy's doing on her skincare channel? And I have to just say, it harkens back to the initial criticism that we gave Natural Chaos for the reason she targeted those other channels. It's that frustration of, yes, I am being singled out for some reason, and these other creators are still left on the platform. So I don't know, it just, to me, it gives more credence to the frustrations that Natural Chaos felt in her blog. And we can sit here all day until we turn blue in the face and debate whether she should have name names or she should have been more general, but I think that her frustration was justified by YouTube.
There's nothing wrong with my views or beliefs because I have freedom of speech and everything I'm saying is true.
I will leave a link down below on watching that YouTube channel. And yeah, I wish Stacey all the luck in the world. I hope that she can get her channel back. I hope that she can recover from this. And don't be surprised if you see more DIY YouTube channels terminated. Now, let me see, where are we? Let's get into the meat and potatoes of this video, because after the first two videos, it was a circus show, y'all. It's a total circus show. Annie and Kim have been going at it like cats and dogs. They've been going at it. And Kim came out with a video literally exposing Annie for owning Lips Labs Luxe. Now, don't tell me what this company does or what they sell. I could not even tell you. It's not that important to me what they sell. But the gag is that Annie has not allegedly been disclosing the fact that she owns this company. And when I say that Kim, she dug into some data. I guess I'm not the only skincare investigative journalist in these YouTube streets, because Kim found the LLC formation documents, like legal documents proving that Annie owns this company. Now, I'm gonna put a clip of Kim talking about this topic right now.
All right, so here we go. Last night I decided, well, actually I asked Jason to look up Luxe Lips Labs. Who owns it? I'm sure somebody must own it, so let's look it up.
She had messaged Sherry and basically talked all this shit, trying to get her to fire me.
And guess what we found out? Does Sherry own Luxe Lips Labs? No. Guess who does? That's right, Annie Boatwright, Bikini Iron, Beauty, Fitness, whatever you want to call her, she owns it. For over 2 years, she has been defrauding the DIY beauty community. She's been defrauding other affiliates. She has pretended this entire time that she just shares about Luxe Lips Labs because she just loves their products and somehow she's related to Sherry or their friends or their family. Who really knows? You guys, it's sick.
So that's what Kim had to say. Now, in full disclosure, I had received a lot of emails and DMs across all my social media platforms sending me this exact document. Now, I wanted to vet and verify this information because these are very heavy claims, and this is potentially doxing type information. Now, I hear that this address that's on the documents is her business address and not her home address. I am not going to be putting the receipts in this video. I'm just not going to do that, and I'm not even going to encourage you to go look this information up because I don't think that's really cool. However, you can take my word for it. The documents are real because I looked the documents up. Okay, I looked up the receipts. I saw the receipts. I asked my sources, my multiple sources, well, how can I find it to verify that it's true? And it is true. These LLC documents prove that Annie is the owner of Luxe Lab Lips. That is the worst. First off, Annie, if I may be shady for a second, that's the worst name ever because nobody can pronounce it.
I'm sorry. I have to be honest about it.
That like 3 times really fast. I bet you can't do it. Drop a comment section in the comment. Drop a number 1 if you can say Luxe Lab Lips 3 times really fast. Drop the number 1 in the comment section if you can say Luxe Lab Lips 3 times really fast. Anyway, now listen, we don't know how ownership has changed over the years, and I did peruse Annie's social media and her YouTube channel, and I had no idea that she was the owner of this company. I didn't see like any advertisements or any disclosures about her affiliation with them. I just assumed that she was an affiliate of this brand. Now, the other girls will tell you that she's always talked about it. It's always been known. I don't believe it to be true, to be honest with you. I just don't believe that to be true, because I got a mountain of comments saying, did you hear? Did you know? Oh my God, this is so dramatic. Like, the girls were shaken to their core. So I don't know. I don't really think that she's been disclosing properly. If at all, who's to say? But what I can tell you is that whenever I have done sponsored content, you either see the word ad in the title, or it is the very first word in the description box. FTC guidelines are very specific on how and why you should be disclosing this information. And, you know, I just feel like she kind of pulled a Susan Yara. You know, for those that don't know who Susan Yara is, she is the owner of a popular skincare brand that you can find at Target called Naturium. Now, this was a major scandal that happened, I think about a year and a half ago, maybe, where she owned the brand and she allegedly pretended to receive these products as PR and review them on her YouTube channel. Now, she got exposed for this major loss. After diving a little bit deeper into this topic, I have personally chosen to not buy Naturium products because of this scandal. I did buy one of the products, didn't work out for me anyway, but I won't be buying any future products. But I do know that Naturium is very popular among the influencer girls. I don't know if they're getting paid a cute coin to promote Naturium or what, but, you know, make your coin. I will not be purchasing any Naturium products, but they're an affordable price point, and I hear mixed things about them. I hear good things from my influencer friends, and I hear, you know, average things from other people, so who knows? But why is this important to even discuss? Why is any of this important? The reason why is it affects 3 different groups. You know, breaking these FTC laws and regulations is not a joke, and it is a very toxic, poisonous thing in not only the skincare community, but any consumer-focused community online. Now, I have a couple bullet points over here that I really want to make sure that I get right. The first thing I want to say is the consumers. If you're a consumer, you know, especially in the skincare space, you know, taking on your skincare journey is already like playing Russian roulette. There's so many variables that you just have to take into accountability, and it's hard. Everyone knows that taking care of your skin is hard. Figuring out what your skin needs, you know, what it reacts to, what it's allergic to, it's always very complicated. So the last thing that you want to happen is receiving a product or believing a content creator about a product that is biased, that is motivated purely by money, that is not really high efficacy for your skin, because that just sets you back one more step for figuring out your skin. So the biggest losers in this are the consumers. You know, they're the biggest losers because we're the ones, you know, spending our hard-earned money on a product that may or may not be represented fairly without bias and honesty. So that's the first thing I really want to hammer home really hard. The second thing is influencers. Listen, I don't even like to call myself a micro-influencer, but I guess that's what I am. I have a YouTube channel, I have an Instagram, I push products myself, I have affiliates, I make money off of people buying products through my links. So I kind of have like an inside perspective on this issue. You know, if you're an influencer and you are not following these protocols, it makes it harder for us influencers that are honest. You know, when I do sponsored content, I did a video. Let's talk. Let's really talk, y'all. Let's talk about this. I did a sponsored video that was sponsored by Even Prime. Go check that out up there. Check the video out. Watch it. I worked really hard on that video, and I really want you guys to check it out and see how you like it. It's a really good video. Anyway, it was sponsored. I received some form of compensation for me making that video. So what I did is I mentioned in the video that it's a sponsored video, and I mentioned my relationship with Even Prime, as well as in the top of the description box, putting the word ad, so that when you look at the video, you see the first word is ad. That way there is no confusion, you know, advertisement or sponsored. Those words aren't buried like in like a mountain of a description box. Do you know what I mean? Because that's the ethical thing to do. I think when influencers do that, it should build trust. You know, you should be able to have an audience that will trust you whether your content is sponsored or not. I can only speak for myself in that I only do sponsored content or push affiliate links to products that I love, that I use. And I know people get sick and tired of me kind of pushing the same few products, but it's because those are the products I use. Those are the products I love and adore, and those are the products that have worked best for me and my skin. Don't get it twisted, y'all. I have received lots of offers to promote products that I've never even used. That's never gonna be me, y'all. It's never gonna be me. But again, I just think that consumers have a hard time trusting influencers when it comes to sponsored content, and the reason why is because of issues like with Susan Yara, because of issues with Bikini Iron Beauty. Those types of creators are why people don't trust influencers and or sponsored content, and I think it's really unfortunate. Now, the third group that's affected negatively by this are the brands. Honestly, it's the brands too, because, you know, at the end of the day, the brands have a responsibility for the content. If you've never done sponsored content before, then you wouldn't know this, but brands and influencers work very closely together to curate what type of content they're going to promote together as a collaboration. Now, it does vary, you know, how strict they are with the content. I have heard some brands wanting to tell you the length of the video, the type of shots you're going to put in the video, what's going to be in the description box of the video. Like, some brands are very hands-on with how they manage the content. Other brands are not so much hands-on, but more hands-off. They want the creator to express themselves authentically and honestly and just promote their product however they feel comfortable. This is not a video about which is better or which is worse, but what I will say is that it is the brand's responsibility to ensure that that creator that they have commissioned for this work is putting out the disclaimers that will protect them legally and also not disparage the company. Because again, at the end of the day, it is the responsibility of these brands. So if I'm seeing someone like Susan Yara allegedly promote this stuff in a really unethical way, then that speaks ill of the brand Naturium. You know, if I see people promoting Lips, Labs, Lux, or whatever, and they're not disclosing, it makes me look at the company like, wow, you're not trustworthy. Wow, you want to make a buck any way you can. So, you know, you have to remember that this is the law. FTC guidelines are the law, and you can be fined money for misrepresenting yourself and your affiliations with these brands. And I think it's just awful. I think it's awful for consumers, it's awful for influencers, and it's awful for brands. So let's all do each other a favor and do better. Follow the guidelines, I beg of you. Again, I don't know exactly what the truth is in terms of Annie's relation with LLL currently, but what we do know for a fact is that per those documents, she owns the brand. And that was years ago that she's owned it. She's owned it for several years now. But let me know what you guys think about anything that we discussed today. What do you think about Stacy from Gorgeously Aging and her channel being terminated? What are your thoughts on that? Let me know your thoughts on Susan Yara and Naturium. Did you hear about that drama? I haven't done a whole video on it. I don't think I will. I think I touched upon it today, and that's enough. But do you buy Naturium products? What have your thoughts been on the brand as a whole? And then let me know about Annie, homegirl Annie. How do you feel about her owning LLL? Do you trust her? I don't know, y'all. But that's all I got for today. Be sure to drop a comment in the comment section. Be nice, but drop a comment in the comment section. And then also don't forget to like the video, or you're gonna get acne all over if you don't want that. Bye.